No, we're not on the diamond. I've also not received the message from the YouTube. From the their tube.
Post it on Twitter.
Sweet.
And there we go. Alright, I think that's it. Now we wait.
Now the waiting begins. And so our brave warriors said, oh, we're done.
There we go. 7.
The end. Once upon a time, the end. Oh, and we are on YouTube.
We're on the YouTube.
We're on their tube.
Yeah, there too. On that club. Wow.
Come on. Well, it's not really Diamond Club's fault. It's the way YouTube handles their little system that they notify other systems that people are live.
Done. Hell of it. No show. Cancel.
Cancelled.
Cancel.
Hashtag fuck this shit.
Table flip.
That's a Game Grump property. Can't touch that.
Table smash.
Alright, there you go.
Ha. So there.
Wait, let me check. Checking.
Actually, just our phrase should just be bullshit.
No, hey, Table Smash looks pretty good, actually.
Well, we can't combine the two. That sounds kind of gross.
Bullshit Table Smash? Yeah, it does.
I can't tell you the last.
Oh, be quiet.
No.
Yeah,
Can't make
me. Talking about wheels or something.
Oh, alright. Did you see any of the links I had on the Facebook that I already
What's
closed?
funny is all but one of them I already had added a story in from a different.
Okay.
Like, dude, it's crazy how in tune we are with that. Like, it
Yeah, I
blows
saw.
my mind how you consistently will be like, "How about this story?" It's like I already posted that.
Yep.
Or it's one of the ones saved in my phone. I just haven't got around to posting it yet. Like, consistently, you do that.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What? What happened?
Still have internet.
Did you lose internet? Now I can hear you, so obviously you didn't. What's wrong? Balloon knots. Someone is named Balloon knots. In the chat.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I lost Bill. The hell happened? I've lost my co-host. Here we are. Oh, shit. I lost Bill. Oh, co-host down. Co-host down. Oh, no. Oh, good. I can get him back. Oh, thank God. Ah. Whoa. Shoot. I lost Bill. Alright. No, Bill's bad. Just go away. Alright, I apologize, but I literally just lost my co-host as we went live on Diamond. And he is out. What the hell happened? You've lost all internet completely? Alright. You might want to contact the hotel. Are you on a Wi-Fi with them or something? Or Okay. Oh, okay. I'll just stall for time, I guess. For anyone that doesn't want to watch Good Enough with all the feels and stuff. That's what it looks like to me, anyways. Looks like they're just doing all the feels. But yeah. Co-host down. All right, well, let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I think Good Enough is all set. Switch over to their channel.
Other than that, the only
No, they're still jabbering. That's too bad. That's fine. Take your time, bud. Yeah, Good Enough is the other one on right now. That's Justin's fiance and what's his name? Her friend zone guy. I don't know. What? I can't see it. Oh, I'm resetting my internet right now, but I can't seem to watch the internet shows. I don't understand why. Yeah, everything is difficult. Oh, we're getting you back anytime soon? All right. Whenever you can, just send me a Skype call. We'll make sure this works. Oh, you still don't even have your internet on yet. That's crazy. I guess what we're gonna have to do is oh, there we go. Oh, thank God.
I didn't fix it. Yay.
Yay. There can be a show today.
Yaha! And we're live on Diamond Club.
Woohoo!
There is no God.
What?
Wait. I mean,
What?
yeah, no. I'm gonna stand by that one.
He is angry and horny.
It's an old electric Egyptian god called Nawat. Because
Now
when
what?
everything yeah, Nawat.
Now what?
Because as usual, when anything goes wrong with your electronics, the first thing you always proclaim is "Now what?"
Yep. And when you stub your toe and you're like, fucking A!
Yes, that's also
Now
the
what is
Egyptian
the
god.
electrician's version of fucking A?
That's also the Egyptian god of stubbing your toe.
Yeah. Oh, praise be, fucking A, fucking A. Ah!
Why do we praise this god?
It's an appeasement cult.
Oh.
Apparently, speaking ill of it makes you choke on alcohol.
Do they also have clerics of emo? Do they also turn away?
The cleric of emo does not turn undead; he turns away. Never forget the cleric of emo.
And their god of fucking A.
All right, we have a whole bunch of new stuff this week. We got stingers
Whoa.
and in between stuff and
Jeez.
an actual kind of show opening.
What?
Sort of, kind of.
Oh man, I'm too nervous.
Okay.
Also, you're on the chat as Shmoolord?
No, as Subject Shane. You
Oh,
can
okay.
enter Shmoolord yourself.
I think I stole it. So
Because every time I try to, it's like, this nick has been taken.
Perfect.
We took it. Someone took
All
it.
right.
Like, just let me be somebody else while they be me at the same time across nations on the
No
chat
big deal.
at the same time. Just let that happen.
So I'm
Come
gonna
on.
refresh. I'm gonna refresh the chats and
Come
sign in
on.
as BS.
All right, we full screen you. And oh shit.
I'm full screened. Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh god.
let's see.
Try to.
What?
How do
Oh
I?
no.
All right, we ready to start the show?
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Fuck. That's not it. Hold on.
Please stand by.
on BS with BNS. Then go find the makers of the game and tell them they stole lightning. That
Or
is the
herpes.
hatred of the internet.
Or herpes. Well, hold up. This is where I'm going to call bullshit.
All right. Here's some bullshit for you. Flare model is just swapping between a static walking and standing texture. I understood none of that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's the legal line?
There is no
If
legal
I-
line. That's the problem. They haven't fully ruled on it yet.
Cool. Awesome. I mean, I like Gordon Ramsay. Why is DC sharing this?
At San Diego Comic-Con, who did I lick? Who did I lick? And then you get the message on Twitter, I licked everyone.
You're not a million bajillionaire.
You're right. I must be doing something or everything wrong. And now the show. Yeah! Now the show.
Yeah, we can do the live. Oh, look at all those little preview things. Minecraft, Weird Door. Ah,
Yeah.
old man.
Hey, I'm B.
I'm S.
Well, fuck that up.
Yep.
Go ahead and start us off.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to BS with BNS. I'm B.
And I'm S.
There it is. And what you're going to watch is probably BS.
It's
It
totally.
already is.
Yep, we already fucked it up. Hey, how you been? Good week for you?
Sick. Completely sick. I failed in every endeavor.
Failed
Miserable.
in every endeavor.
Basically, yes.
Amazing.
So that whole convention I was supposed to go to last week in
Yes.
Texas,
How'd that go?
and I was there for an hour, was incredibly sick, left. It was also FailCon, so it didn't really matter.
Oh, you've
No,
been sick
no.
for a full week?
Basically, yes.
Jesus, dude.
Yesterday was the first time I actually felt human again.
You worked
Ugh.
the whole time, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
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 All right. Good.
So that was
Toughed it
fun.
out. Yeah.
I'm a tank watch master now.
Yes, you are.
Black belt and that shit. Yeah.
You medicated up? Or are you just tired?
Oh, yeah. No, heavily. Yay,
Sweet.
Dayquil Severe.
Oh. Ooh. That stuff kicks my ass. Oh, it's non-drowsy. It doesn't have to be non-drowsy. It's just shuts down every system.
Yeah, it makes tank watching
You're
a
not
lot easier,
drowsy
though.
at all, but everything is shut down.
Man, you're surprised how fast 8 to 10 hours will just fly by sitting in a chair watching a tank all day.
Yep. Especially on NyQuil Severe.
Yeah.
NyQuil Severe.
Dayquil. No, equals. Yeah, forget it.
Yeah, don't do NyQuil. I just showed it to work on a half bottle of Dayquil. NyQuil. Derp. I thought it was Dayquil, but it wasn't gold enough.
Meanwhile, the sailors are poking my head with rifles.
Yeah.
Wake
hey,
up, sir.
Kid, wake up.
Huh?
All right. You said yours. I stared at you while you did it so I could say mine. Oh, my week's been kind of boring.
Good job.
Yep.
Maybe you did all the stingers, you did all the openings, you done.
I've been working on it for
all-
like 3 weeks, dude. I'm sad it took me
Uh.
this long to get them done.
Well, all right, fine.
And I still need to adjust things and probably change them as time goes on. And oh, boo-hoo. Yeah.
I like it.
I love
That
having
was
my
pretty good.
problems. We ready to talk about some general BS?
I am.
Good.
I'm also going to, while we're doing that, I'm going to quickly bring up my Twitch channel, since Snowshoe just went live, and I'm going to stream her as well. 'Cause I'm trying to get into the habit of being social on the internet. Imagine that.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I know.
All right. So our first story. So about 3 years ago in the news, there was a principal who apparently hypnotized a bunch of students in Florida and faculty members and maybe the media. I don't know. And somehow
Maybe the media.
3 of the kids that he had hypnotized had committed suicide, and each of them like shortly after a hypnosis session.
Yes.
All right, and you listen to some of the testimonials from some of the people that have been hypnotized by him or had witnessed other people that were hypnotized by him, and dude, this guy begins to sound like that villain from last season of Agent of Carter,
That's
like
what I was thinking, man.
impossible levels of hypnosis.
And everyone just buying it.
Buying into it completely, except this one guy right here, Amazing Kreshkin, who apparently is a magician and knows that hypnosis is complete BS, and bashes Florida for the trance scandal. And it is a scandal because the principal lost his job. He was fined and warned apparently multiple times, don't do hypnosis on children. You don't have a license for that. To which I responded in my head, do you need a license for that? Shuckster, it needs a license?
If it's out there, you need a license.
Apparently. So, yeah.
Also,
And
Florida.
the families got $600,000, $200,000 each for each family. And they claim, well, we didn't do this to get the money. Which I agree, because they only got $200,000 each. So I mean that's a good amount of money. That's an amazing amount of money for any of us.
I mean,
you're not going to live off that forever.
no, that's going to
And
cover
that's not going to
your-
make up for the loss of a child. Not at all.
That covers medicals and burial.
That
and
basically
and
covers
bullshit.
like your house payments and stuff. But
Yeah.
like this principal hasn't been working, so their claim of we did this so that he wouldn't work again. Well, then why did you just drop the case? Because
Mission complete.
yeah, like mission complete over 3 years ago. So the
Yeah.
BS here is people in Florida are really dumb. Just
I don't know if that is that
really
really BS. Is that really BS? I don't know if that's really. I mean-
well, okay. Does hypnosis work? Kind of. Like it works like the placebo effect works.
Yeah.
Like it works on you if you let it and want it to and kind of believe it. But all it does is influence behavior,
Yes.
and it just influences. Like it cannot create behavior. So these kids that were suicidal, they were suicidal long before this asshole came along.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
it's not like
nothing
they just,
he
like,
did or said led to their suicides. That's impossible. That's super villain level power.
Yeah, he didn't sit there with his
Yeah,
ring.
his ring.
You want to kill yourself.
Yeah, no, he didn't do that. He absolutely didn't do that. He actually tried to help these kids by getting them to focus and concentrate. It's meditation. It's assisted meditation. It's not even truly hypnosis as the public understands it, because that's impossible.
Yeah.
That doesn't work at all. Well,
Truly where
when
the
you
BS
see your Aunt Betty drag your ass across a stage thinking she's a dog, your Aunt Betty's stupid. She's an idiot.
Well, I bet
She
he's very
played
nice.
along. She probably dances on a table when she's drunk because she thinks, "Oh, I'm drinking. I can get away with all this stuff."
Woohoo.
No, you can't. You're accountable for your actions. I'm sorry.
For me, the BS went off for me
Yep.
when I was read like, oh, he's done this multiple times, and every time he basically gets a slap on the wrist. Like, no, what? No. How did this happen more than once?
75 times.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, really?
I apologize. 75 students.
Yeah. Well,
So multiple times, like hundreds, maybe even thousands of times.
yeah.
But again,
That's it.
all he can do is assisted meditation. He can't actually hypnotize you. He can't actually control your mind. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
And yet you read the articles and people in large, irresponsible numbers buy into this and want to. They want to believe it. Someone could take over my willpower and I would no longer be responsible for my actions? Sign
That's
me
true.
up!
Yep.
Holy
I will-
fuck yeah.
I'm on that train. We work for the government. We're on that train.
Oh yeah, that's how the government runs, basically. Not my fault. I did what I was supposed to do. He told me, and someone told him, and in the end, it's the circle of shit.
And then that guy said, no, I didn't, and everyone believed
Yeah.
him.
And then you're stuck holding a fucking potato, and man, is it hot.
Secretly,
All right, so-
it's not a potato.
So I am
it's lava.
definitely not trying to make light of, these three kids here taking their lives. No. But
No.
I am making light of the fact that this man is somehow a nefarious supervillain with hypnosis powers.
Where is S.H.I.E.L.D. when we need him?
I know. If only S.H.I.E.L.D. was out 3 years ago. He
Yeah.
could have been on the show.
God, I don't know about that, but...
No, the guy that got to be their hypnosis villain on Agent Carter was way better.
It's true.
Yeah. So, another supervillain supervillain, if you're talking to a Barack Obama, Snowden. He's willing to go to prison to come back to the U.S. How shitty is Russia?
I mean,
I mean, Putin scares the living fuck out of me. Like, I don't know if I could be in a room with this guy.
it's so weird. The whole Snowden saga just is. This is going to be the mystery of our generation for sure.
I guess maybe not. Maybe it'll be fully solved before the end.
I doubt it, man. There's
like
so many twists and
why
turns.
he did it, and how it's going to resolve. I mean, that's the real mystery. How does this resolve?
Or even his background in general. I mean, was he a super spy? No. Was he an actual James Bond? Probably not. But maybe.
Dude,
I don't
he
know.
was
Who
us.
knows?
Dude, he was us. He was a cosplayer. For fuck's sake, he was a nerd.
Yeah.
That's it. He just was in a situation where he's like, I'm gonna Batman.
It's true.
What would Batman do? Batman would turn the secrets over and run to Russia.
Yep, I read that comic.
I read that.
Issue
I own that issue.
641.
They
Great
know I own
issue.
that issue. It was part of my background check, so they know I'm Catcher in the Rye.
Yep, we're on a list. Probably more than one list.
Yeah. So he's willing to go back to U.S. and suffer for his crimes, but the problem is the U.S. hasn't been talking back to him. All they've said is that we won't torture you.
Yeah, that's reassuring.
That's all they've said. They haven't said we won't double tap you in the back of the head. We won't let
Nor
other people
teabag you.
torture you from other countries.
Yep.
You know, all they've said was we won't torture you.
Pinky promise we won't teabag you.
No. Only if you consider that torture.
Okay.
Then yes, they will absolutely teabag him. They're just gonna line up. Brock's just gonna be dunking down, just big dangly black balls just right in Snowden's face.
I don't know why. Maybe it's just too much multiplayer, but it's like the double tap and then, the teabag. Like, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it does. It does seem a
noob.
lot like Star Wars Battlefront, which that's actually a common practice in the new Battlefront game. Is when a hero character gets taken out, all the team members teabag him. That's becoming a thing. I'm down with that. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Keep that in.
Yeah, if you're one of the assholes that gets to be Luke or Vader in a match, and you get taken out and you get teabagged by the rest of the team,
You own it.
yeah.
That's
Guess
on
what?
That will be me.
Yep.
If I don't know, I'm still on the fence, but we'll talk about that later.
Still on the fence about it. I don't blame you. There's plenty of gameplay footage online though because there's been plenty of people playing in the beta for it. And the
It's
beta's
true.
been the best thing they could have ever done. All right, that's not low enough. Whatever.
I don't know. Like I said, it did this to so many twists and turns, and supposedly he's made no deal with Russia, and he hasn't told them anything. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
no,
There's no way.
there's no way.
I mean, I can actually see Putin going, no, we don't want anything from you. We already know everything. We just want to hold on to you to scare them.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see him doing something like that because he is nefarious. There's no doubt.
oh, absolutely.
But for Snowden, he must have bartered something.
Something.
At least gave someone a hand job. He had to have because it's not cheap to put him up in a hotel and to protect him and to hide him and everything else.
You don't just spend a week hidden in a Russian airport lobby somehow.
Unnoticed.
Unnoticed, and then end up in multiple Russian hotels
Yeah, no. Something went down.
for freezies.
Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be hilarious and cool. And if his movie was a comedy, that would be the case. The Russian president's like, we already know everything that you know. We just want to scare the fuck out of Americans. So we'll take care of you for now and act like we know all this crazy stuff that we already knew. And we're just gonna blame you. We're gonna say that we got it from you even though we didn't. Okay? Is that cool? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, and it'd be interesting. But the truth is probably more boring and far darker. Is
It probably is. I mean, we'll probably never
Putin
know.
walks into the room and just Snowden just spilled everything before Putin even said a word. I mean, this is fucking Putin. It is the most unintimidating name on one of the most intimidating figures in modern history.
Was he also shirtless at the time?
He had to have been. Just that's what he did. He walks in and he just took his shirt off. As Stone's like, "Oh God, here's everything I know.
Just I don't know.
Just put the shirt back on."
Oh, and it's been a while since we have a Shia LaBeouf update.
Yeah, but he's been arrested a lot lately.
Lately,
Yeah, like I kind of wasn't keeping track.
dude. Oh,
But this
I thought-
week at Austin, anyways, there's some festival going on. The Austin City Limits Festival. I think it's like a film festival of some sort.
Yeah.
And he's done some cool stuff. Witnesses have been like, hey, he helped a lady that was drunk and kind of fallen over and, helped her out, didn't take advantage of her or be a shitbag, Oh, cool.
Yeah.
He's nice to the common folk. But then when he deals with a police officer, he just won't shut up and just runs his mouth and gets in a lot more trouble than he fucking needs to be.
Yeah.
And he knows it too. Like that's another eyewitness report. Was like, he's been really quiet. I guess he knew what he got himself into. So he yells at these cops, and he sits there like, "Oh shit! Fuck.
Damn it! I did it again.
I Shia LaBeoufed it again."
Shia LaBeouf did it again. God damn it! Oh man.
And that's the end of General BS.
Woo! Oh, that's what you're doing with it. That's snap. Boom.
Boom. Is that still playing?
Yep.
Oh, it was. Oh, well, that's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. All right,
That
robot
robot
sex.
is
You ready for
sexy.
this?
Sure, yeah, I'm ready for robot sex. Bring on. Bring it on.
This is the thing I realized when I was reading this article and kind of researching this in general. Was I don't think I could actually have sex with a robot.
Okay.
I really don't. However, I could totally watch robots fuck. Take from that what you will.
All right.
I think it'd be more likely I would buy two little mini robots that would then have sex with each other. And I could just sit back and watch that shit.
I think there. Okay, so
There's
is
$1
this
million
our
idea there.
I was gonna say, is this our $1 million idea of the week?
This may be it. Someone
Are
go
you a
fucking
bored
invent that.
entrepreneur?
You invent
Yeah, are you-
you invent different robots. And then you pair them up and then they'll simulate like the courting and stuff and then they'll fuck.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all these little robots do.
I'm googling this right now.
It brings the term fuck toys to a whole nother level.
I'm getting nothing. I mean, God.
Wow, I might be onto something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting I'm getting the story again, but yeah, I'm not getting a website that's like, watch two robots fuck.
Wow. I think I've really struck a nerve here. This is our $1 million idea of the week. Make robots that fuck.
Yeah, it's just
They don't
if
fuck
anything,
other people. They just fuck each other.
If anything, it's just those really weird 3D porn things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just all the hentai and stuff. That's all you're getting.
Yeah,
You're just getting pictures of
But they're not-
hooking up
but
with
it's not two
GLaDOS.
robots. It's not two robots. It's always like robot fucks the princess, and like,
Princess had it coming.
yeah, it's probably.
On her
But
face,
it's-
neck, and chest.
I'm not seeing like two robots here.
I could be onto something.
Oh shit.
Because they're talking here about, like, oh, by 2050, robot sex will not be weird to people. And I'm like, that's really not that
Weird.
long. Like, that's...
That's right around the corner.
Yeah, and I, to this day, don't think I could actually fuck a robot. I really don't. I like, you think I'd be able to. Like, you know me.
Yeah,
I'm pretty fucked up.
I mean,
But-
I would think that would be preferred.
Yeah, but no, it isn't. And I can't quite... I'll have to do some soul searching to figure out why I suddenly have a taboo in myself. That's like, no, I don't want to fuck a robot. That's
a
too
line.
weird. All of
is
a
a line
sudden,
in
the
the sand.
loneliness is real. I think that's what it is. The loneliness is real then.
That's a line in the sand. We have finally found that you are not cross.
I haven't crossed it yet. I haven't fucked a mechanized thing.
Oh shit! I mean, it's
But it's
true.
interesting to read this stuff, and we'll see. Like the VR and stuff. VR will probably be my first digital or artificial sexual experience. I'll admit, I might try some stuff out,
All right.
but I don't know if I could put a robot in front of me, Orgasmatron 9000, and put my dick in it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm emotionally mature enough for that.
All right. Well,
But maybe I'll be lucky, and stuff like this will become. I love that this is an ad too in this article.
hey, that ad algorithm is spot on. Let me tell you, whoever programmed that, props.
They were like, "Oh, people in this like young-looking females that aren't real."
Oh man.
Yep. Yeah. We'll see what the future
Absolutely.
holds. And that's it for Geeky BS.
Real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
Maybe this is covered in comics, but Mark Ruffalo was at New York Comic Con.
No, it wasn't covered in comics.
So just like I said, real quick. Just
Sure.
a quick story. And that was him at New York Comic Con.
That was his disguise.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That isn't even a goddamn thing. No one's going to ask for a picture because that isn't a goddamn thing.
I mean, some people might have asked for a picture just because that's freaking weird.
It's a weird ass thing. But it's not unrecognizable. He's not going to get stopped by people like, I want to take a picture of your cosplay.
Yeah.
They just see that and they're like, the fuck is that? Like, that might be
Jesus
his only
Christ.
question is like, the fuck are you? I'm Mark Ruffalo in disguise. Oh, that's funny. And they walk off, not knowing it truly was the Hulk.
Yep. Oh man.
All right, that was a good little quick hit thing. Here we go.
Yeah, that happened to us yesterday. Boom.
God dang it. All right.
Is it because like you don't have that enough black space?
I might not have enough black space. 2 seconds worked before. I don't know what the issue is now. I'm just not hitting it fast enough.
Oh, I see.
Maybe that's what it
Timing's
is.
off.
I can redo it. It's fine. Everything's saved.
What am I looking at?
This was okay. Everything I looked for comic book news was either this or stuff related to the Marvel movies. So I put that in movies and left this up here.
The only thing I saw I didn't add was that one woman was after New York Comic Con 2015. One woman was moved to launch hashtag Black Comics Month. Damn you, Cold.
I don't know.
I mean, can you go a whole month?
I don't know
Oh,
if it, that's the thing. Is like Black Comics Week might be more realistic.
yeah, I
There's
mean,
not a large number of black people creating comics. There's not a large
Nope.
people that are black that are the audience for comics.
there is,
So
but-
you don't have a lot of overlap, and there's a barrier for entry.
and I don't know. I agree with the whole like. There's not enough black people making.
I
comics.
agree.
Yes,
There
that's-
isn't.
That's a
but
problem.
guess what? It's like it's nothing we can. There's nothing we as white people can do about it,
Oh, I don't know if this. person
except
was
add
white.
to the problem. Like we can't fix it.
Hang on, checking, researching.
You
Don't have a
googling how
picture.
can white people save comic books?
Yes, that's it. Nope, Google's not helping me on that. Also, don't know if this woman was the skin type of the woman because there's no picture.
I don't think it
There's
matters.
nothing.
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, then-
Don't look that up. That doesn't matter.
The
source is irrelevant. The
That was my
comment-
angle. I was like, that
The
doesn't
comment
matter.
breeds discussion, and that's all.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. The comment itself breeds discussion. Is it worthwhile? Is there such a barrier of entry for black people in general that there needs to be awareness in comics? I don't know if that's the case.
Okay, that's true.
You know, like we're gonna talk about some pretty borderline racist stuff when we get to Sods, because we're gonna talk about Empire in a moment.
Oh, okay. I see where this is going.
Yeah. So when it comes to comics, I just don't know. I don't know. Like, are there large numbers of black kids reading comics going, why aren't there more people that speak in our voice or characters that I can better relate to? I don't know. I'm sure there are kids that are like that, but I don't know if they're in large enough numbers to justify the cost in producing comic books and focusing on this as an issue and then trying to fix it by forcing something in there that may not draw enough of an audience to be monetarily, viable.
Yeah.
Viable. As I was about to say. Because that's the problem, is you have to be able to make money off it. If you can't make money off it, then you can't
won't do
it. It won't sustain.
No.
So, if you have the audience there, yeah. And apparently KFC, they have an audience.
Sure, yeah, they have an audience.
And I'll tell you what, it was a horrible comic book. But the best thing to come out of it is this guy.
Jesus Christ.
The evil Colonel Sanders, Colonel Sunder.
Jesus.
Who's all about, he's lazy. They even talk about it in the comic. Like, the villains are mad because he's making them work at an easy fried chicken stand instead of actually, like, robbing banks and stuff. And he's actually using common criminals to rob banks so he can pay them less and then have them give him money out of their bank heist so he can open up more easy fried chickens. He's just a lazy villain. He's sloth.
He's not a villain. He's the American
He's an entrepreneur. He's American.
He's an American entrepreneur.
As American as it gets.
Yeah. He's stopping people from robbing banks.
No, he's encouraging people to rob banks. He's stopping the supervillains from doing it.
Yeah,
because they're the
can get away
ones
with
that
it.
are working in the store.
Well, yeah, the supervillains are the ones who can get rid of it. So now we're going to send the not people who can't get away with it.
Yeah.
He's helping the system. This is a trickle down.
Yeah,
hero
trickle down. Here,
economics.
poor people, eat this shitty fried chicken, as opposed to the good stuff made by the Colonel Sanders. Using the hard way. Bullshit. I've seen the factories where they make your fucking chicken. There's
Same
nothing
factory.
difficult about it. It's mechanically separated chicken in the most horrific imaginable situation. Put humans through any of those chicken separating processing plants. You put humans through there, you have your next Saw movie.
True. Very true.
Yeah. So Colonel Sanders in this apparently is a badass who's cut super strength
Apparently.
inexplicably.
Jesus.
Whereas, and they don't show it in this, they show it in the comic, that you can go on to KFC.com and download for free. And there's a link in our show notes. Because I love this. It's amazing. More of this. I want him to be canon. I want future issues of DC Comics to have him or Sanders show up at random.
Oh, this year. Oh, wait, it's DC. Damn it! I was just gonna say this season on Agents of Shield.
Who knows? Maybe Marvel will make a deal with Ron McDonald.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
I've always thought if you had a superhero universe, you must have at least one individual with superpowers who just markets them as a superhero for a company, like a McDonald's. Like if, say, someone could fly and could heat shit up. So he flies around with his cape and he heats up your burgers and then you eat them and
Yeah.
flies off.
And away he goes. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much Booster Gold's thing, right?
Ugh. He's such a whore, though. He has no integrity. And that's it for Comic BS. There we
Boom.
go. Worked as intended.
There we go.
Oh, this is BS. Trevor Noah.
What? He didn't have an amazing debut? What?
He had
I
an
don't understand.
average. He had an okay showing, like 1 million kids. So like 18 to whatever demographic, the young demographic that's important. He got 1 million viewers, 18 to 49.
This is right on. This is not surprising. If this is surprising to you, then that's the big.
Well, okay,
that's
no,
the
no.
BS.
Here's the thing. Jon Stewart drew 1.5 million viewers during the same time, like last year, year before, and stuff on average. So it is a dip down.
Yeah, of course it's a dip down.
You're saying that they should have expected a dip down when he took over for Stewart.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for you to say.
it's just he's not Jon Stewart.
It's true.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have the cred yet with the right people, which is the public.
Yeah, and even Jon Stewart was popular even when he started because he came off Saturday Night Live.
No, actually, he wasn't super popular when he first came on.
No,
he built it. He built that studio up.
Oh, absolutely. But he still had a foundation.
Okay, yeah, he had kind of yeah. Okay, to be fair, he did have kind of a foundation.
Trevor
but it wasn't,
has, yes, he's a stand-up comic. He's had but he does not have. He's starting with less cards than what John had.
True. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
He's
he has
starting
a high
at the
quality hand.
I mean, it's a high quality hand, but it's he's still manic screwed.
Yeah. We'll get away from a poker comparison. We'll go right to Magic the Gathering. Yes.
Fuck it.
Yes. He has an amazing hand, but he got mana screwed in the opening turn because he just lacks the street cred. People are looking at him and they're like, "Who's this guy?" And it's like, "No, listen to him. You will be impressed. He's a smart, funny guy."
Yeah.
Like Jon Stewart himself picked this guy for a reason.
It's just like Stephen Colbert in the early days when he first opened his show.
It took him years of joke ads before he finally got the Colbert Report to hit.
Yes.
You remember that?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many times it'd be like, and replacing the Daily Show during the week that it's gone. The Colbert Report. It's French, bitch.
Yeah.
He did that for years before he finally got a show.
And then he got traction. I don't know. Give this guy a little bit. He's funny. I've seen I've seen his preview ads and his little sticks, and I think he can. I just think he needs time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I agree.
And the problem here is that your audience is now hyper segmented between John Oliver and
Colbert.
Colbert starting on the late night show.
And to be fair, the show that replaced Colbert.
Yeah.
And I hate saying this, but we have a friend in common that pointed this out. It was a very black-centric show. Yes. I don't know how it is currently, but it was at first. And that actually turned off a lot of people that didn't value that kind of news.
I guess. I don't know.
My concern is that in seeing Trevor Noah replace Jon Stewart, after seeing what replaced Colbert Report, may have soured people to tuning in. I hate thinking in those terms, but that's humanity for you. So,
I mean, you're still fighting the same time slot. When's this on? 11 o'clock, right? Or 10?
Whatever. I think it's 10. Yeah.
All right then. All right.
Yeah. And then the 11 o'clock hour show, or maybe 10 o'clock is when, maybe it is 11 they start. But most things for late night start like 11:30 anyways.
Yeah, but I mean, all right. I'm thinking that he doesn't have the name to go behind it yet.
It's true.
He,
But he's gonna earn it.
He's got to earn it.
But he will earn
And
it. I think.
and I
I
hope he
really
does.
think he will.
I think he will. Just give him time.
But I think that this coming election season is going to be where he really shines. Like something's because right now no one really knows who he is.
Yeah.
So maybe that's on purpose. Maybe they're going to bring in a whole new bunch of correspondents so
I
they
hope
can
so.
sneak in to rallies like they've been doing for years.
You know, it's
It only took
It-
2 elections for them to be recognized by face, like every member of the Daily Show. It took 2 elections, and then like everyone was like knew who they were.
they're right on
Blocked
top
them
of
every
it.
step of the way. They had a really hard time getting into places and getting genuine interviews from people because they couldn't play the joke on them because most people were like automatically knew they were joking and just joked with them, didn't actually give them anything to feed off of to play off of. Because
Nice.
that was the big meat and drink of the Daily Show is we got real news and we're making fun of the real news. But then instead people started giving them the fake news. It's like,
Yeah.
you figured us out.
Damn it.
Now we have to
Our one
hire new
weakness.
people that you don't recognize and call them something else and
Yep.
whatever. We'll still get our fun.
I still think that he just doesn't have the biggest foundation that he could have started with.
It's
I
true. It's true.
I think
He
people
needed to
were
come off
expecting
of something
someone else.
He needed to come off of another show.
Yeah, I think
Because
I
he
think
wasn't
most
even a
people were expecting.
correspondent for them, was he?
Yeah, once or twice. Yeah, I don't know how many times, but yeah, he was on the show before, but not as one of the main correspondents.
No.
Sporadically. I think a lot of people were expecting someone else to replace John.
Well, the problem is a lot of the people that they called out on were either Oliver,
busy.
who got a show,
Yeah.
Colbert,
For the
who got a
next
big
7
show.
years. next
Samantha
ever.
Bee was one, but I don't think. I'm not gonna lie. I've never really liked her segments that much.
They come off as I know. I can see what you're
understand.
saying.
Like, here's the thing. My mom likes Samantha Bee and thinks she's
Yeah.
funny, so I can totally go. Okay, yeah, this is where she is. Like, this is where her humor is. It's edgy for my mom, and that makes my mom happy. So Samantha
I
Bee,
thought it was funny,
if Samantha Bee
but-
had her own show, my mom would watch it.
Yeah, I always thought her segments are always funny, but it's always the same note.
Yeah, she has a cadence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
it's
very
the same.
it's a structure
beat.
to her humor. Oh, good point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
every time she comes on to complain about something, that's what her stick is to come on and complain about something that affects women's rights, basically.
You mean our shtick?
Yeah, it's always the same. I agree, haha, funny joke.
Yep, I agree, but at the same time, women are like this.
Yeah,
That was often her humor. So
yeah,
it was backing up women while still kind of poking fun at them.
absolutely. Yeah, and which is funny. I think that's hilarious.
And
But a
we'll
show
s-
does not make.
No. But she could do her own show. It would have an audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this
I know.
guy,
Give him time.
we'll give it time.
And I think you're right. I think you nailed it right on the head. This election season will either make him or break him.
And I think it's going to make him hard because
I hope so.
Jon Stewart leaving and most of his correspondents getting their own shows, it does something very strange to the field. It dilutes the field on one hand,
Yep.
while at the
Which is
same
also hard.
time adding this entertainment element that has to be addressed by all of the election campaigns.
Yep.
They can't just be going on, okay, we're campaigning, but now we have to campaign in an entertaining fashion. We have to
Yep.
be entertaining. We have to be engaging because that's how we reach more of the public. We can't just go, we're here to talk about the issues that you're afraid of. They can't just rely
Yeah.
on fear anymore.
No, because
Because
there's 17 other
Shows
channels.
like this make us not scared of them.
Yep.
And we have more of these shows this year than we did a few years ago.
Yeah, true.
Jon Stewart
Also us.
planted a good seed. He spread them right out, and that's his legacy right there.
True. He did change the face of,
Politics.
news, entertainment, and politics in general.
Like, they really did.
Oh, man.
Yep. Uh-oh. What
Next.
is this?
White.
Reload.
All right. Is this your white privilege?
This is
what
my
you're
white
trying
privilege page right here. There we
Oh.
go. I don't know why I did that.
Oh,
Weird.
Oh,
It's back.
There it
Okay,
is.
so
sure.
all right.
Perfectionism.
Now we're gonna get into something that's borderline racist.
Oh boy.
We're gonna make some observations.
do we
I'm
have
not
a-
going to.
Do we have a racism warning pop?
Nope. It comes without warning. So they've noted,
Okay.
without pointing anything
Time out.
out, they've noted that more young people are, for some reason, using their devices. Can't imagine why, to consume media.
Gotcha.
But those people, so they're not watching things traditionally, but they are still watching shows in large numbers. So the shows are reaching eyeballs, but the advertisements are not reaching as many eyeballs. So
Can you
there's
scroll
a
up
slight
just a little
problem
bit?
there. What?
Can you scroll up just a little bit? Okay, never mind.
Okay.
The dude's picture, when you quickly scroll down, looked like Jim Gordon.
Oh, yes. This article brought to you by Jim Gordon. But here's something this article kind of notes is a show called Empire, very popular show, does very well being viewed in the traditional fashion, basically by people that are not watching all their shows on devices. So
Okay.
poorer people. And what is Empire? It's Nashville for black people. It's basically
I
a
see.
music mogul show
Yep.
where it shows people being successful. Nashville's popular in a lot of southern states. Empire is popular in a lot of urban areas.
Yep.
Take from that what you will. It kind of
mean-
sucks we can't just call stuff out because then it becomes racist, but yeah.
Yeah. No,
There's a reason why Empire is more popular in the traditional fashion than it is other shows that are being consumed in the. Yeah. What I'm getting at is that poorer people probably don't have smartphones to fucking watch their shows on.
and internet and streaming internet to do it
Not
with.
the same kind of internet. Not
Yeah.
to the same. Not like what we have. Jesus Christ.
I mean, well,
We paid top notch for this internet.
yeah, sure.
What? We don't? I thought we had some of the best you could get.
No, we took the cable chicken challenge.
Oh yeah, and they gave us a better deal. That's what it was.
Yeah, which is probably up. Which now we probably are paying top dollar.
We probably have
anyway,
to.
which-
Yeah, we'll have to try
You
again.
have to try that again. What was I thinking? Oh, right. So what does so Nashville is on? Do we know what channel it's on? The two shows.
Oh, I don't have. I was just doing a cross comparison because there are two shows that I don't watch because both of them involve
Yeah, me
music I don't care about.
Yeah, me either. So yeah, I'm right with you within that, and I'm sure they're fine shows. I just don't. It's not interesting to me.
I mean, if you had a show
okay, hang
that
on.
involved Disturbed and their backstory, or God, like any kind of rock or metal band, or if you did a TV show where the band was kind of like Nirvana,
Okay.
you just kind of mirror. You don't. Oh my God, that's how you tell the story of Kurt Cobain. You can't tell Kurt Cobain's story in a regular fashion. You got to do a TV show with
Little
characters
side-
that are kind of like him.
So side note.
Oh, another
last
$1 million
night in
idea.
our trailer, I will tell you that work here, the morale is at an all-time absolute low.
Yeah,
and,
I've been there.
and then our foreman,
Yep.
who likes to whistle tunes and he's big in rock and roll.
Mhm.
Rock and roll. He's like, what would Kurt Cobain do? And then someone else in the trailer said, shoot himself.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. That's
Actually, the
that's-
proper response is, what would Kurt Cobain do? Rot in his grave.
That's true.
Dude took his own life, and he has a beautiful daughter. He had no right or reason to do that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
I'm not
Empire's
sorry.
on Fox. All right, so hang on. Let's go back to the story real quick here.
Oh, sure.
So Empire's on Fox.
Is it? Okay.
So
Which makes
that
Fox
would be,
very happy that it's getting high numbers on TV.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it should be getting high numbers in TV because they still measure over the free over the airwaves, which it would be available on.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Which you know, poor urban folk would
They're
use.
watching,
That's
usually on rabbit ears or stuff, or whatever the converter boxes are that let you do that.
yeah. You can still use drop ears. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the majority and still in urban areas, even though the cable company will have you believe otherwise.
Yep.
And
Yep,
Nashville is on
I like that you're doing the research for my stories. That makes me happy.
ABC. So okay, so they're both available over the air. That's
They're
what
also
I was
both
thinking.
available online. They really are.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's the bullshit kind of comes up because it doesn't matter because you can get them. All right, so it's okay. So the story is, well, poor us. No one's watching this online.
No, well, poor us. People aren't watching it traditionally, and these companies have to try to figure out how to adapt. But at the same time, and here's the thing, these companies are lazy, right? So, what do you do when your target demographic migrates? You refocus on a new target demographic that won't migrate.
Gotcha.
My point is, within the next year or 2 or 3, you're going to see more shows that show successful black people, successful Asian people, successful Hispanic people.
Yeah, we have,
These are all
we have
good
an Asian
things.
hope.
Bear in mind, these are all very good things.
Yes,
These
absolutely.
shows are going to be gearing towards the people that, for the most part, are not consuming their media via a device. They're doing it via a television. That way advertising dollars are reaching them.
So
Television, for a long time, has had an aversion towards billing their shows and their advertising towards poor people. They've always shot for middle class and higher. That's
Here's the thing,
tradition.
Here's the thing. That's why, because I realized that what I said earlier was wrong. Is that they can't rate over the air, free over the air.
Yeah,
There's no way for
they
them
have
to.
no idea for that. They only
have
can
no-
estimate.
They have no idea how many people are actually picking up their signal and watching it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to tell that. So they can't sell advertising based on that.
But they do,
So-
though.
They do.
They do.
They can because they can come out
Because
with
of
numbers
Nielsen.
and go
Because the Nielsen
no.
numbers.
Yeah, well, they base it off that. Like, well, this percentage of cable people are watching the show, so using the simple because we said so logic, so that means that many people must be still watching it.
But that's
over the
what
air.
they've always had to do.
Yes, and that's what they sell.
And now
on,
if you factor in internet searches for shows, Empire has a huge fan following online.
Yep.
And you see that these individuals that are fans, they're not really fans of other shows, not to the same degree. So I think you're going to see a turn. And what I find kind of annoying is that it took a while to get to this point. I myself have thought for years, all right, you want a show that's a mobile device show, you gear the show towards people that buy mobile devices. You want to have a show that's on traditional television and follows the traditional model, you have to Tyler Perry it up. You have to target poor people, not necessarily black people. White people are poor too, but you have to target that demographic and that mentality. And for the longest time, it's always been shooting for how do we appeal to middle-class white people with shows like Friends, with shows like Seinfeld, with all the CSIs. You're going to see a turn now. You're going to see a shift because you're going to have to.
I think we've already hit that shift. I think we hit that shift a few years ago.
Yeah, but I think that the companies are finally catching up. They're finally accepting the fact that, all right, we have to make shows that are going to target these demographics. But that's good because they're forced to diversify. And that always gives us good content.
Breaking
because
news.
they have to take risk at first.
Breaking news in the chat room. Someone's making slappy dros, stroganoff, and pork chops. Also, eggs are being cooked.
All at the same time?
All at the same time, apparently.
That should be a TV show by itself. I would watch that. We've talked enough about this. We've been like 10 minutes on this. Which is good.
That's it.
That's it for Sods.
Can I just say?
Sure. Go ahead.
I was going to say, can I just say after this breaking cut thing?
Go ahead.
I love Randy Quaid.
Is that what you wanted to say?
No, we definitely have to not have those end of sods, the ends of pages in the Google Doc. We have to import those somehow.
Well, I have in the Google Doc. That way, I can just easily click them
Okay,
while I'm adding the stories in.
I see. Okay,
It's fine because
Can
no
we-
one else can edit it but you and I.
no, I can't either.
Oh, you can't?
No, I don't have access to it.
Oh, okay. Are you
We'll fix
not
that later.
using your Shmoolord email?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
we'll fix that later. It's fine.
Alright.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's in the shared folder. Okay, I'll figure it out. Either way, I got to spruce those up anyways because right now they're just the words. I want to add in graphics or something.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a background maybe. Like how you were trying to make the background in the picture for our YouTube page. I do want to do that for all those in between episode things.
I gotcha.
That's my next project.
I definitely want to. I know I got a lot of backlash from close personal people. Where it's like you can't just add sprites. Like I don't know, man.
Like fuck, you can't. People do it all the time. What do you mean you can't add sprites?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fine, make your own. Take the ones that exist and adjust them. You only
Yeah.
have to be 30% different.
That's it. Or it's
That's
a
the
lot
legal
of,
law. 30% difference.
Yep. Bum, bum,
That's
bum,
why
bum.
McDonald's cannot ever be next to a McDowell's, like you saw
McDowell's?
in Coming to America, because it's not 30% different. So you have to have a WeckDonald's or something, like an upside down W, or upside down M,
racist.
a W, in other words, derp. Yeah, or make your own sprites like you did. You made You and Me, which is awesome.
Yep.
Already, you have we need fans. Fuck, we need to make a better show because right there, I would play that game. I would play that game. I don't know what our powers are. I don't know what we do. We battle bullshit. Our boss at the end is Trump.
So yeah, so basically, and I'm gonna finish this when I get home, and because this laptop is dying.
Oh,
I've lost 3 of the cores now. So yeah, basically the logo's gonna go here,
Yep.
and then on either side of us that we're facing menacingly is a bunch of like good and bad sprites from
You'll be
Classic.
fighting all the bad guys. I'll be fighting all the good guys, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so accurate.
Anyways.
You know who we won't have a sprite of?
Oh,
Randy
shit.
Quaid.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Randy Quaid. There we go.
He is being deported from Canada. How does that happen?
I mean, god damn, dude. You gotta piss off a lot of people to get deported from Canada.
Dude,
I don't know, maybe not.
He is insane.
Dude, he's hunted by the Hollywood
By the Star
Whatever.
Whackers.
the Star Whackers. That was
How
it.
is that not a movie yet? Like,
'Cause
it's
the
not
s-
even a porno. There's not even a porno called Star
Because
Whackers.
the
You would
Star
think there
Whackers
would
don't
be.
want it to be.
People that go around people murdered Heath Ledger, and those people are out for Randy Quaid. I don't think they have to lift a finger to ruin this guy. I think he's done it all himself.
Star Whackers. You'll see it as soon as he comes back in the U.S. He's dead. He's dead.
Then I'll believe everything. I will scour the internet for everything he's ever posted. If he comes back to America and is killed in like a short period of time,
He just dies.
I will be
Mysteriously
like,
dies.
fucking conspiracy. He's right. Holy shit. We need to look into these Star Whackers. They're whacking off our stars like crazy.
I need
They're
to call
dropping
Obama.
like flies.
Obama, we have a problem.
Yo, Obama, we have a problem.
What do you
Star
know about
Whackers.
Star Whackers? Just about every
What
goddamn
do you know
thing.
about Star Whackers? Every goddamn thing? Good. We're going to need you.
Gonna need you. Need to get that in there.
Yeah, we're going to need you. Yeah, you know what? Him and his wife, Evie, who has dual Canadian citizenship, faced warrants for failing to appear in court in 2010. So he's been on the run for like 5 years. And finally, he just like, fuck it, I'll go back.
Oh,
But
shit.
I love his statement here. At a hearing in 2010, he told Canadian court he was targeted by Hollywood Star Whackers
Yep.
and that 8 of his fellow actors had been murdered in odd, strange manners, including Heath Ledger and David Carradine.
Shit. Wait. Go back up to his picture.
He looks like
No, he looks like Dr. Light. Never mind. I was gonna say, is this
I
Dr.
was gonna say
Wily?
he looks like who is it? Is it Ron Moore? Alan Moore. He looks like Alan Moore.
People in the chat room, maybe you gumshoes can follow the clues. And Comp Beverages is like, I'm not doing your dirty work. Find Commerce defines Carbon San Diego. Jeez.
I love it.
All right.
Oh my
I was gonna
God.
say, this is Dr. Wily. He's made 8 robot Hollywood actors, and they've all been defeated secretly, and now he's on the run.
You're right. It's Dr. Wily. So, oh my God, we need more talent. We need so much more talent than we have, because we could make a game where you play as Randy Quaid escaping the Star Whackers. All right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play as the Star Whacker, this mystery
Oh,
villainized Star
hold
Whacker.
on. But you're playing Mega Man in reverse. So each stage you go to, at the end of the stage, the Star Whacker kills your friend and takes their powers.
All right.
So you never actually fight anything. You're just trying to escape. It's a run and jump game where you're trying to get away. And then at the end, tragically, you always have to run towards your friend who then takes the hit for you.
All right.
And the final stage is you having to escape into Canada. It's like Alien Isolation, but with Randy Quaid.
So it's like a runner meets Bird Flap meets something else. I don't know.
Randy Flap. We'll call it Randy Flap.
Randy Flap. I don't know, man. Sounds like a bad porno.
Sounds like a great porno. What are you talking about?
Said the man who doesn't want to enjoy robot on robot sex.
No,
Oh,
I want to
but
enjoy
would it-
robot on robot sex. I don't want to enjoy me on robot sex.
Which also I couldn't find any videos of that either. So weird.
I'm onto something.
Apparently.
Apparently, so is Marvel. So, apparently,
Yeah, this-
Ant-Man,
this
and
is the
I'm
big
very
news.
happy about this news. So let's go through the motions here. All right.
Okay.
So May 6th. See, Marvel has put a new Marvel movie release schedule out. All right.
Okay, so first off, I'm mad that we don't have the timeline like we did last year, because that was really sweet.
Well, it's just one big poster to stare at, but I like this because we're going to go through each section and talk about it.
All right, fine.
But give it a
May
few weeks,
16th,
because this just happened
2016.
at New York Comic Con.
Oh yeah, I'm going to sit down in a theater and watch Captain America: Civil War and Iron Man and Captain America fight because reasons.
I read a synopsis. Right here, actually. And to give you a quick gist of it, what happens is after Ultron,
Yep.
all right, the UN puts together a team
Mm-hmm.
to determine how superheroes are doled out. Like, will they go, like right now, it looks like the world does not believe that the Avengers should have gone to Made Up a Stand and dealt with Ultron.
Oh.
They don't think that should have happened. They think someone else, like a military force, should have dealt with it.
I see. Well, that's pretty smart. Cause,
No,
yeah,
that
it's
is smart. See, we were wondering how they were going to do Civil War, and here it is. It's right here, based on the Avengers movie.
I like it. I'm
All
liking
right.
it so far.
And here's where it happens. So Captain America, of course, is against this, but why would he be fighting Tony Stark unless, and they don't say this here, this is my guesstimation, Tony Stark heads the committee.
Okay, that where I get sour. I get sour-faced when you say that.
Yes, I do too, because it doesn't fit with what we've established in Iron Man to this point. However,
Absolutely.
that's only when you look at it from the perspective of how he's interacted with the government. Step back
Yeah.
for a second. Look at how he's channeled and consumed his guilt. You look at Iron Man 3, you look at Avengers 2. Tony Stark is not the billionaire playboy philanthropist that he claims to be. He is a
Yeah.
man riddled with guilt. He feels every death that happened in New York.
Oh shit, he has pre-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes, he does. He literally
fuck.
does, because he's seen what happens. He's your character that you made up years ago.
Damn
Preemie, the precognitive that has pre-traumatic stress disorder. That's Tony Stark.
Damn it.
I was hoping you'd get to that conclusion on your own. I wouldn't have to spell it out for you. But yeah, that's what it is. Tony Stark knows what's coming, something big and bad, and he feels like the things need to change. The world needs to be more organized so that they can battle this upcoming threat. Captain America doesn't want to compromise freedom to battle a threat. Then the threat wins.
All right, yeah. Given, all right, Captain America 2.
And I think that's where Civil War is going to go. I think that's where the conflict is. It's going to be the not so much registration versus non-registration. It's going to be a committee running the Avengers like a military force, as opposed to the Avengers just doing what they feel is right and working autonomously. And to be fair, Captain America's stance is largely unreasonable. It is hard to exist in a world where you have superpowered people and they just do what they think is right. They don't work for your government. They don't look out for your interests. They do what they think is right.
But I can see where he's coming from because of the events of Captain America 2.
Yeah. What's going to lead up to it?
That's exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's definitely... Captain America 2 definitely establishes Captain America's perspective on a government-run anything.
Well, that ended up shitty. We'll never do that again.
He's just... that's all he's going to do is be like, Hydra. Like, yeah, but Hydra's gone. No. Hydra.
This is what made Hydra. This is what allowed Hydra to exist.
And that means that guy we saw in Ant-Man, who got the Ant-Man formula and is a member of Hydra, is probably on this committee as well.
And this is why Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is rebuilding Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're caught up. Spoilers.
No, sadly.
Spoilers.
I gotta watch the what is it? 2 episodes in or 1 episode in?
2, I think.
2.
Which
Okay,
they're killing it. Let me tell you right now.
The only reason why is because of our weird schedule today, and I was supposed to go to a 20th anniversary for a Star Trek group that I'm part of. That never happened. What?
That didn't happen?
Oh, it happened, but I couldn't get my ride. He couldn't make it, so.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that'd have been cool to go to just to see all the people that I haven't seen in a while and meet the people I've never met that are going to it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll see a few of them tomorrow when we go see The Martian.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Yep.
But, in the meantime, so that's where Civil War is going. That actually explains Black Widow's stance a little better. But I still say she's spying for Captain America.
I saw a news article, and I didn't read it because it was at work and it froze, was that people are upset on Scarlett Johansson's role in a movie. Did you read anything about that? Cover it
Recently?
later. Yeah.
I know they were upset about Black Widow's portrayal in Age of Ultron.
No, I don't think it was Black Widow. It's just she's in a movie and people are mad. I don't know.
You know what? Scarlett.
It was something that I was going to remember to look up and then completely forgot about. I don't think it has anything to do with Marvel news.
All right. Well, you said people are mad?
People are mad.
People are mad.
Mad. Uh-oh.
Maybe I can spell the fucking word right.
Internet is broken.
All right,
no.
This is recent, so we'll go past week. Scarlett Johansson's source steals the show in new Coen brother movie. Okay.
Maybe that was it? I don't know. What? Like I said.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out.
Next week.
Yeah, that's fine. But after Civil War, will be Doctor Strange. With Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, we're looking at a year from now, so...
Yeah, that's a full year from now, pretty much.
Yeah, we haven't heard too much about it, though.
No. All we know for certain is that it must involve one of the Infinity Stones. I'm assuming the Soul Gem.
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
Make the most sense.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got on that.
Yep.
I'm waiting for it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Doctor Strange. I never have been. I always thought that was...
Yeah, I've never liked magic in my comic books because I've always viewed comic books as more of a sci-fi kind of thing, and I don't like magic in my sci-fi. Like, even as a kid, I had a hard time with Star Wars. And it's funny because as a kid, if they explained midichlorians when I was a kid, I probably would have accepted it more, but as an adult, I fucking hated it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's hard. It's hard to explain. As a child, I was less inclined to accept magic than I am now.
Yeah.
I have no explanation for that.
You've been tainted by magic.
Yep. And then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2,
which will cover probably.
I'm assuming that's going to
Collector.
introduce the time stone.
I don't know.
I think it will. I think we're going to have some
'Cause
time
then-
travel stuff.
That will give Guardians 3 of the stones.
No,
They have 2.
they have one,
They
technically.
have 2.
The Collector has one
Collector
of the
still has
stones. They
one?
never saw the other stone that Collector has.
I'm just saying, as far as where the stones are in
Location-wise, yes. One is with the
location-wise.
Nova Corps. One is still with the Collector because they never even talked about it in Guardians.
And I'm just saying, property-wise, intellectual property-wise, Guardians of the Galaxy currently has 2 of the stones.
Yeah, and that's fine because it's Thanos. He's a galactic threat.
Yeah, that's true.
I can
And that's-
see if the Time Stone doesn't appear here, then it would have to appear in Thor Ragnarok, and that would
Yeah.
have to be the catalyst that destroys Asgard. But then what are they doing? Like erasing Asgard from time? I hope not. That's a bit extreme.
Well, they could, because then they could
I
get it
can
back.
see it going here because I can see Star-Lord using the Time Stone to talk to his
touching
mom before she
Spider-Man.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can see that because that's how he knows who his father is.
True.
She tells him.
All she does tell him is that he's an asshole. He's like, I already fucking know
He's a
that.
bright, light-made asshole. But then, after that,
Oh man, no.
we
Scroll
get,
up a little
we
bit.
get Spider-Man.
Scroll up. No, scroll up. Up. Stop. Look
Sure.
at that Captain America face.
It's not quite a duck
Captain-
face. No. The cheeks are recessed back. It's more of a... It's more blue steel.
On Captain
It's
America.
Zoolander's blue
It's a
steel.
pouty face. That's a pouty face.
It's not
He's
that
making a
pouty.
pouty.
Dude. I've seen pouty faces. I've made pouty faces.
Someone needs to Photoshop this for more duck lip.
No, please, dear God, no. I hope no one does that.
No, please do that. That'd be amazing.
Although I do want to point out the bullshit that is Marissa Tomei is playing Aunt May.
Marissa Tomei.
She's a hottie,
Okay.
all right? Now,
Are you against a hottie playing Aunt May?
I am on the fence. I am all for a hottie playing Aunt May in the porn parody. I have a hard time in the actual in-canon movie. This seems a little weird to me.
What? She has to be a golden age girl?
Dude,
and-
every iteration of the Spider-Man movies, Aunt May's got younger. Like,
she has the time stone.
she's a Time Lord. She's the next Doctor Who. That's the female Doctor Who is Aunt May.
Nope, that's who has the time stone. Aunt
Yeah.
May.
There we go. Yep. She has the time stone. That's why she gets younger every time. The thing is that
Confirmed.
eventually they'll reach a point where Aunt May is actually dating Peter Parker in high school.
Oh god. It's a Back
She's
to the
his
Future
aunt only
ripoff.
because his dad had kids like later on in life. Or I'm sorry, his grandfather had kids later on in life. There we go. That's a little less
Yep.
creepy.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what the hell they do for the Spider-Man thing.
Well, also because Drew Goddard, who was supposed to helm the Sinister Six movie for Fox,
Yep.
was supposed to direct this. Instead, it
Okay,
went
is
to
he
John...
responsible for the horrible Rhino?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I didn't see. Here's
That's
the
a
thing.
strike
I
against
didn't
him.
hate their depiction of the Rhino. What I hated was how campy it made the whole thing.
Yep.
Like when I saw that it was Paul Giamatti, I was like, he's gonna be amazing. Like,
And then they did
no, he
nothing.
wasn't. Like,
they did
dude,
next to
any fucking thug could have played that role just as good, if not better, because they would have looked the part more.
Yep.
He needed to be, if he was going to be a Russian mobster, he needed to be the cerebral mobster who gets stuck in the suit.
Yeah.
Like, that would have made all of it work, and they could have given him like 10 more minutes of screen time easily. Instead
No,
of
he
the
only had
2.5
about
they
30.
did give him.
Yeah, the 2.5 minutes he's in.
And it
Thanks
was
for
just a
2.5 minutes.
joke. He was a joke character, and it sucked because
It was a throwaway.
with the actor they had, they could have done fucking Oscar-worthy stuff.
Yeah.
They could have done on level with what they did with Sandman in Spider-Man 3.
Yep.
Because that guy was perfect for the role. He fucking nailed it, and everything they did with Sandman was great. It wasn't until the end of the movie where it became a video game that it sucked.
Yeah, where it became a video game, also Venom.
Yeah, that also sucked all the way through. That sucked hard all the way through. And what really sucks is that for this movie here, they're not using any of the established villains.
No.
That's
They
the
can't.
problem. Well, they can.
Wait, can they?
Actually, yes, they can. If they can use Spider-Man, they can use any of his other stuff.
Well, we'd have to go in deep of what Sony agreed to.
Yeah, but I imagine if Sony was smart, they would have been like, you can't use anything we've already used. That'd be the smart thing to do.
Ugh.
But that sucks
doesn't leave
because
much.
what do you have for iconic villains at that point? Like right there, you can't use Doc Ock. That's a problem
Yep.
because
You
if
can't.
you can't use Green Goblin and you can't use Doc Ock. What do you have? You have the Jackal, the one that cloned him, and fuck the Jackal.
Yeah, the Jackal.
Don't put
you
the
have-
Jackal on. The Jackal is just the Green Goblin. He's literally green and goblin-like.
Yes. You
Like,
got Doc
basically,
Connors.
someone was like, "I don't feel like drawing Green Goblin this month. I feel like drawing a hairy version of the Green Goblin." All right, we'll call him
Done.
Jackal.
Done.
That's all they fucking did.
You got the Huntsman. Doc
Kraven.
Connors.
Kraven doesn't work
Kraven.
as a main long-term villain.
No, it doesn't. I'm just
One
listing
movie,
shitty-
Kraven works great.
I'm just listing shitty Spider-Man villains.
But that's
Doc
just
Connors.
Yeah, as the Lizard. Nope, we've already used him.
Oh, that shit you did, didn't you?
Technically
Fuck.
twice, because
Yeah.
Connors was in the previous Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, but did he ever become the Lizard?
No, he's just a one-armed teacher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
But the
yeah,
Lizard
whenever
was
he-
used in Amazing Spider-Man 1. So
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. That is true.
you're really, I mean, you got Traveler, but now you're going into Madam Web and you're going to interdimensional stuff. And the
Yeah,
only
no.
way they can do interdimensional stuff is if they actually got Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to do cameos. Then I would be fucking on board. I would be sold if they were going to do Web Dimensions with Spider-Man. They need the other actors to do cameos, and then it would be amazing.
It would be. That would be truly amazing. Never
And then they
happened,
could
but,
include Spider-Gwen and have Emma Stone play her, and you all can fuck off because that's all I want is Emma Stone to play Spider-Gwen. I'm so pissed that Amazing Spider-Man was so shitty that they couldn't make another movie and
Yep.
then make her play Spider-Gwen.
Nope.
I
he
wanted
died.
that on screen.
Oh man.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, if
Emma Stone.
it's gonna be weird, right?
I'm sorry, I
because
can't hear
we're
anything
gonna
you said, Emma
have.
Stone.
I know
No,
you're
go
doing
ahead,
it.
go ahead. I'm back, I'm back,
I'll just
I'm back.
cover for you. It's gonna be weird though, right? Because we've never done the reverse here, right? We've never introduced a character into a movie and then, oh, by the way, here's now his movie. It's always been big
Oh, that's
movie,
true,
solo
yeah.
star jumps into something other franchise.
So I'm curious as to like how they're going to present it because okay, bear in mind, it isn't that people will get confused. It's what do the studio thinks will confuse people because it's different.
Yes.
Because they're idiots and they're assholes and they think everyone's dumber than them, which is
is
impossible
why-
because they are
This is
so
why we
fucking
don't have
stupid.
Loki in the new Age of Ultron.
Well, you didn't need him for one thing.
No, but that's why they cut him.
Was because they thought people were sick of Loki?
No, because the people were confused.
Because people would be confused if Loki was in the movie.
Yeah, because then people would start thinking, and I'm paraphrasing. This is direct from the article, that people would start thinking that Loki was controlling Ultron. He was responsible for Ultron.
Oh. That tells you how stupid the execs are. Because
Yeah.
they think most people are dumb enough to actually think that. Most people aren't that dumb. Only studio executives are that dumb. Which is why I'm
So, yeah.
concerned about Spider-Man in this movie. Because what do these idiots think is confusing?
Yeah,
It's not what the public thinks confusing. The public understands what the fuck Spider-Man is. And the public, and this goes back
seen his
to
origin story
Fantastic
enough
Four.
times.
This goes back to Fantastic Four, this statement right here. All right?
all right.
Somehow, Marvel got the public to want Fantastic Four to fall under the Marvel umbrella. They somehow got people. I work with these people. I was blown away when I had this conversation with multiple people that were like, "Oh, I hope Fantastic Four goes back to Marvel so they can make a good movie with it." I'm like, "You're not one of us. You're not a geek. Why do you even know this or care?
Was it Fox? Or was this the Disney agenda?
But that's just it. Like, how did they do that? How did they get people that I work with who are Marvel fans, kind of, comic book fans, not at all, to go, hey, Fantastic Four should be under Marvel. They'd make a better movie.
This is important to me.
Yeah! How? How'd you fucking do that?
Also, I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Yeah! How the fuck did they do that?
How'd they
Is that,
know to do
is that an MCU agenda to get Donald Trump elected as president?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Movie whackers.
Star Whackers go!
Also a horrible porn parody.
Or a great one. So we don't know where they're going to go with Spider-Man. I'm not sure where they're going to go with Ragnarok, other than to just destroy Asgard and kill off most of the Asgardians, and then strand Thor on Earth. Because
also, we finally deal with Loki.
yeah, this is the decision they have to decide. Do they kill Loki in this movie, or do they have him play the faux hero at the end of Infinity War 2?
It's true. I don't know. I can't see them writing off Loki at this point in time because
However, there is
everyone
the
loves
theory
Loki.
they could write off Thor and, as a long shot, set up the female Thor that's currently in the comics.
I've had this thought for a while too. But
I like this thought, but I don't think it'll happen because we've had a split between MCU cinematic and MCU the comic book universes. The two companies are fighting right now.
MCU cinematic is not stupid. They will do what the popular thing is because that will make more money for them.
Yeah, but is the female Thor more popular than the regular Thor?
Currently, yes, dramatically.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I haven't read any of it. It didn't interest me.
No, I mean neither did I. But you look at go look some numbers up.
Really?
She's selling.
Good. Okay. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's where they're going to be heading. Maybe Thor Ragnarok ends the Thor we know. But that would change the dynamic with Loki too much. They would both have to die. You can't have a female Thor playing off of him. It doesn't work.
Okay, here's also the other backlash you get from that, right? You drop the male Thor, you get the female Thor. I don't even care who you get the female Thor. I'm sure you can do that pretty right.
Ronda Rousey would be perfect. I know she wants Miss Marvel, but she'd be much better the female Thor.
It's true. But then I see the backlash becoming from the female side of the demographic going, oh, what? Black Widow wasn't good enough?
No, they've already complained about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that just gives them more ammunition.
I don't think that has anything to do with Black Widow. I think you might have been jumping.
I just see that thing like, oh, well, what? Black Widow wasn't enough? Now with female Thor?
Oh, people complain there's more female characters. Oh, fuck those people. Those people can die in a fire and they fucking know it. Yeah. Anyone that complains about more female characters in the movie can
I
suck
just think
all the dicks and choke to death on them. They are meaningless. Look at... Dude, gays can get married. That kind of thinking, oh, there's too many female characters, that's a dying breed.
Yeah. But it's still prevalent. I mean, look at all the kickback we get from Black Widow. We don't even have any fucking toys. We still don't.
It's true.
Unless you play Disney Infinity.
And even then,
you get the one.
You get one. Yeah. 3 Sam Jacksons, 1 ScarJo. Not balanced.
True. But I'm just saying, like, that, to date, as far as I know, is the only Black Widow toy you can go out and buy. That isn't part of some set or something.
Yep. But we'll see. I don't think they're going to go for a female Thor, but if Thor Ragnarok doesn't end in either one or both of their deaths, like for realsies, then I don't know what the point of the movie is. Like, it has to be important, has to matter, has to mean something. So, the only thing I can think of is that they destroy Asgard. And then the remaining Asgardians end up on Earth. And Earth has to become the focal point of protecting the 9 realms. Like, that's been my argument and will remain so until the movie comes out, because I can't think of another way.
When does Sword come into play?
What?
When does Sword come into play?
Whose Sword? Do you mean the organization opposed... Like the space version of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
They come into play like pretty much only in Astonishing X-Men. So Sword may actually be an X-Men property.
Ah, damn. All right.
And even if they don't, fuck Sword. They don't need to add Sword to any of this. That's too much.
All right.
Unless they add Sword like later on, like Shield is like Sword is the cosmic version of Shield, you know,
Yeah.
with Thor as a member. Like, okay, now you're on something that I'm on board with.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, as soon as Guardians of the Galaxies teams up with the rest of the MCU,
Mhm.
their technology changes everything.
Oh, absolutely. Like, it has to. It has to change
Yeah.
everything. Like, the
And
only
we
way it
talked
doesn't
about
change anything is if the Guardians don't actually... Like, if the Guardians say crash,
Yeah.
but they themselves don't know how any of that shit works,
Which
so they
they
can't
probably
fucking help them. Like, that'd be the joke.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's all this great technology. And they're like, we don't know how it works. We just fucking use it.
Change the fuse.
Do you know how to make a rocket that goes into space? No, neither do I. You know what I mean? Like,
I have this gun.
They're going to be the most
I have this
disappointing
attitude.
aliens ever.
That's it.
Like, that's going to be the joke. When the Guardians come to Earth, they're going to be the most disappointing aliens ever.
I have this gun, and I have this cool helmet that goes...
Yep. And I can't say how any of that shit works. Don't even ask me. It's insulting that you ask.
Yep. Iron Man, that'd be the first thing Iron Man does. Grab.
Yeah.
is
Oh,
the
how's that
chicka,
work?
chicka, chicka
Fuck if
pass.
I know.
Well, let me see that for a second.
Yep. And then following Thor...
So hang on. So what
Going back
gets
to
pushed
Thor.
back? What gets pushed forward?
Oh, well, okay. Well, we're not there yet. See, originally they added in Spider-Man. That moved everything. All right?
Yeah.
The next thing they've added I haven't got to yet.
Oh, all right.
What I've gotten to is Black Panther.
2018.
Yeah, happening in February.
Didn't that get pushed back though?
Which is weird because... Oh, yeah, it did get pushed back because of Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they moved things around recently. I think Spider-Man probably wasn't supposed to be here. Maybe. But I know what did get pushed back. And it's not this.
No.
But we're going to talk about what happens here because this is where things change.
Yeah.
So they had the Avengers Infinity War Part 1.
Yep.
Previously, they had Captain Marvel between the two movies. And I think Captain Marvel and something else. I think they had two movies between Infinity Wars.
No,
Now it's just
I-
one called Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yep.
This is exciting.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the first time they've had a female character whose name was in the title.
True. Very true.
Sadly, she has to share it with a male character because for some reason they have to gradually introduce female superheroes to a world where
what?
India is a large portion of their money.
Black Widow wasn't good enough for you? What the hell?
Well, maybe. I mean, she might come up. You'll see. You'll see. They got some more surprises. But this was the
True.
big shift right here. This movie showing up. And this makes me happy. This makes me so happy because it means that they saw how Ant-Man did, and they like it, and they have faith in it, and they're willing to put
Yes.
it on July 4th weekend,
Oh, fuck, you're right.
2018.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
This will
that
be
says
hotly
July
contested.
6th. That will not be showing July 6th. That will be showing July 4th.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Or that will be like the Dreamcast blunder of our generation.
Yeah. Oh, we showed the weekend after July 4th. What are you, fucking stupid?
Are you high? Are you high?
Were you
You're high.
smoking
That's a
Ant-Man at the
Wednesday.
time?
No shit. They are going to do it the weekend after.
Oh, wait, what?
That's a Wednesday.
July 6th?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
No, I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's 18. Hang on.
Yeah, 18. See, this is why I
one
didn't bring
sec.
it up, because I knew I'd fuck it up. But even that puts
Nope.
it on like a Thursday.
Okay, so July 4th is a Wednesday that year.
And July 6th is a Friday for the 18th?
Yep.
For 2018?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's gonna show July 4th. It's gonna show that Wednesday.
Yeah, I'd be willing to put money on that.
Of course it does. This is just a way of them sneaking it in. But here's the thing. That's sandwiched between Infinity War Part 1 and 2. So literally,
That is-
the only bridge we have is this and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if it's still on.
Yep. Which, by the way, is killing it the last 2 episodes or 3 episodes.
That's very good because they have a bad habit of the first half of their season being kind of slow and them just really knocking it out the park from the midway point on.
Nope, they're like, fuck that shit. Fucking
All right,
action.
good.
Go.
I don't want to see it flip. I don't want to see them
Explosions.
get weak in the midway point and deteriorate.
Yeah, probably it is.
But this is nice because there's a lot they can do here, but I don't know what they're going to do because it's sandwiched between the Infinity War. Like, does this mean Ant-Man isn't in the Infinity War?
I mean, that's a huge load to bear.
Like, whatever
Absolutely.
this ends on, this either ends on a cliffhanger, which I don't think it will with a year between,
Yeah.
especially with a movie between.
No. Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's going to end on a cliffhanger, so it has
Yeah.
to end on something
and
bad
then
happening.
Thanos will dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
to
it
be
can't end on that.
continued.
It can't end on that. That's bad storytelling for one thing.
Yeah.
And also, you have a movie between, and you have a year before your next film. So, this has to end on the heroes getting their ass kicked, tucking tail.
didn't work for The
and going
Matrix.
home. What?
It didn't work for The Matrix. Remember, they ended on a cliffhanger between 2 and 3.
It wasn't
a year.
really a cliffhanger, though. It was a complete story. It was
All
just
right.
Neo in a coma next to a guy who was possessed by Agent Smith. Like,
All right.
that's not a cliffhanger, sadly. It's like, oh my god, what's going to happen the next second? Like, nothing. They're going to be asleep for the next second. So, they're in a fucking coma. Like, you can't end on a flatter note than that.
That is truly.
And then when you do the next movie, you just start an indeterminate amount of time between the coma and then waking up. I think that's what they did, too. So,
But what happened during the coma? I'm concerned.
Trinity probably gave Neo a sponge bath. You can watch the porn parody for that. But this has to end, I imagine, on them tucking tail, going back to Earth, regrouping, and trying to plan something that's going to take them a year to build up. All right?
Okay.
And then you would go to this movie, and maybe Ant-Man and Wasp have to steal some stuff, and you find out at the end they're working for Tony Stark, who's trying to build something and doesn't want to tell anybody because nobody ever trusts them because Vision.
Because Vision. Because reasons.
Because, Ultron.
Yeah.
And then it has to. Then
that
this
is-
movie takes place, and this is weird because I could have sworn Infinity War Part 2 was farther towards the end of Phase 3. Like I remember it being
Yeah, it was the
Infinity
next
War
to
Part
last
2,
movie.
and then Inhumans
and then
to
that's
end
it.
Phase 3.
Yes, you were right.
I remember that.
Yes, that is fact. We lived in that dimension together.
Yeah. But now they're moving Captain Marvel after Infinity War.
Yeah.
Which maybe they're going to pull a Spider-Man with her. They'll introduce her in the other movies and give her origin story here. Maybe in the form of flashbacks while other stuff is going on. Like give you the kind of the two movies at the same time kind of thing.
I don't like that idea, but maybe.
When it's done well, it's elegant and beautiful. When you're showing
Yeah.
proper parallels between decisions made in a previous time and how they reflect on the current situation.
Yeah.
That can be well done. I trust Marvel to do it right if they do that, which I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. They don't normally do that. They don't normally tell stories in flashback. Not
Yeah,
even to a minor degree. I mean, look at Captain America. They didn't do his origin in flashback. They actually did his fucking origin.
Yeah, which was amazing.
But that's the thing is
I don't know.
what are they going to do here? Like, if she's not introduced in the Infinity War, if this is where you are introduced to her, why? Like, you're done the Infinity War, what's after? Like, what's your big threat? Like, you're going to kill Hydra off completely after Civil War, and after Infinity War, Hydra ain't shit.
No.
Like, what do you have to top Thanos in this movie?
I don't know much about Captain Marvel, so I don't know about her villains or anything like that. Does she have any big
They're
villains?
not on that level, though. They're not on that level. They're not Thanos. And also,
Okay.
in Humans, which
Can
is...
I give you this?
Sure, go ahead.
Kree greater than or less than Thanos?
Kree, way less. Way less. Remember, in the Guardians movie, Ronan was
Is it
Kree.
Kree? Yeah, you're right. All right.
Yeah, sadly, the Kree, no. Maybe if they were introduced to Thralls? Skrulls. There we go, Thralls. That's Magic the
Thralls.
Gathering. My bad.
Same thing.
Yeah. The Skrulls. Maybe Like, I could see that working, but then all they have after this is Inhumans, which, as I've read recently, may be canceled. This may be their only cancellation.
So their big gambit to make fuck you Fox, there's no more X-Men, is Inhumans, and we're canceling Inhumans.
Well, here's the thing. If they're ending Phase 3, and they have to start into a Phase 4,
Yeah.
what are they using? Because right now, and this article doesn't really show it. Oh, there it is, yeah. So in 2020, there's 3 untitled movies.
Yeah.
3. They have the slots already set up.
Pow.
There's your
Can't be
black...
the same. It can't be the same IP, right?
What?
It's not going to be the same IP movie. It's going to be 3 different IPs. Also,
Oh, we don't know that for
be right
certain.
back. I'll be right back. Time out.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so he had to go off for a little bit. We've been talking a long time about this, and this will be the last thing we have to talk about in movies. So that's good. But let's see. So Captain Marvel. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with her. I really don't know. Let's see. No one in chat has a theory. That's okay. My co-host just vanished. Nah, I won't post that. That's silly. I'm just screaming for attention then. Alright, we're on a slight pause right now as I try to figure out, like, what the hell happened to my co-host. I'll probably try to edit this stuff out. I really cannot read the chat from here. Huh. Kind of stymied because kind of need him to talk about this stuff. I haven't seen the new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. first 2 episodes of Season 3 yet. So I don't know where they're going with that. Huh. But I don't know what they're going to do for those next 3 movies. They could do a Black Widow movie, but probably not. They could do an Avengers 4. That seems actually very likely. Because 2020 means that it'll be 2 years after... Yeah. Oh, wait, no, May 3rd. Yeah, okay, so May 3rd is going to be the last Avengers movie. They got the May 1st slot. You got to put something big there. If it is another Avengers movie, then maybe Fantastic Four, assuming that they get the property back. That's my assumption. July 10th could be Guardians 3, assuming that there's more story to tell there, there's more adventure for people to go on. November 6th, usually you get something like Thor or Doctor Strange along those lines. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do there. There may be new IPs that they want to add into the equation. So I'm just talking to myself right now. Let's see. 10 movies so bad they killed careers. That looks like Tank Girl. It's too bad it was a fun movie. Oh yeah, the whole like African American bullshit. That's just stupid. And let's see. Yep, Black Man, the first black superhero. I don't think you want that to be established as fact. Like, let's stick with Blade. Let's say Blade was the first superhero type character on screen for black people. Let's not go with Blank Man. It's just... Let's see. Oh yeah, Catwoman. Ugh. Yeah, that was awful. Why did that exist? Nick Fury was white once too. Who cares? Holy shit. Everything else ahead?
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Well, any speculation on the 3 movies?
Oh man, I was thinking about this actually all night last night, and I came up with a big blank. I have no idea what they're going to plan.
If they don't get the Fantastic Four back, I can't see what they're going to put on May 1st because that's like a 10-pole weekend. So if that's not an Avengers movie, it needs to be on the same level.
What's left? They've I don't
lined
know.
everything. I mean, another Guardians movie.
maybe.
You know, another Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, if they're
another
not
Avengers
sequels
movie,
already.
maybe.
I mean, if they're not sequels of already established stuff, then I have no fuck clue.
Namor is one option, but if
No,
if
I
DC's
read an article where it was like, maybe it's Namor. I'm like, no, it's not Namor. Nobody gives a shit about Namor.
Namor only works if they have the Fantastic Four. Like, he works only then. And plus, also, Jason Momoa is playing Aquaman. That looks like Namor.
It does. I've seen the pictures.
So I don't know what they're going to do for those 3 movies. Probably not
That's-
Namor.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, the Namor is the Aquaman of the Marvel universe, and no one gives a shit about the other two.
Not really. I mean, there is good stories to be told there, but again, you need the Fantastic Four. So if Phase 4 isn't fantastic, I don't know what they're going to do.
I have no
Like, the
clue.
smart thing to do is just cut their losses and go, okay, we're done. We'll just make animated films for a while. Like,
Yeah.
do 10 years of animated movies, like DC does, and
Yep.
then just just expand on Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there we
Expand
go.
on that.
It's a live action Big Hero 6 movie.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Hey, 2020, 2021. Do a live action, Big
Hero
Hero
6.
6. Fuck it.
Why not?
And here we go.
How about, okay, my only thought on that, and I just remembered my only thought, was what about other Avengers teams?
The West Coast Avengers?
I mean, you got like 20 of them.
No.
I mean,
no,
Christ.
none of no, dude, they're all jokes. Great Lakes Avengers is literally a joke. West Coast Avengers not that impressive.
I would go watch Great Lakes Avengers.
I would too, but it's a joke.
I know, it's fine by me.
I'm fine with that too, but it's a joke. Like, you can't escape the fact that it lampoons itself just by existing.
Well, you got other. Oh, A4, Secret Avengers.
Again, not good. It's
Alright.
not good. Secret Avengers has too many X-Men in it, named Wolverine. So you really can't focus on them and their good stories. Not
What's the
without
Canadian
stripping it.
group? What's the Canadian Avengers?
Alpha Flight?
There you go, Alpha Flight.
They're an
that's
X-Men
it.
property.
I know. Just made me think of it. All right, fine.
Here we go. Damn it. Didn't click fast enough.
Yep.
BBC screen.
Remember, you
To
got
screen.
that. You got the hotkey.
We got the hotkey. Oh, yeah, one of these. Which one is it?
I think F6.
Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out
F5.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, too. That'll actually be a lot easier if I can just remember which one it is.
Yeah, that's why. That's how we were nailing it, because we weren't using the
Yeah.
mouse. We were using-
And it was you doing it, not me.
Oh, whatever. Oh yes, I saw this last night. BBC to add esports because we're talking about a lot of the cable stuff and a lot of the not covering esports, and if they did, it would be kind of a big change. Well, here we go. First time it's going to happen in the UK. BBC is going to start covering major esports contests.
Mhm.
So I don't know if anyone, if I have any faith in any corporation making anything cool, it's the BBC.
Really?
They make weird stuff, kind of chic and cool, like Top Gear,
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, also
Yeah.
true. I mean, they've come up with a lot of unique broadcasting that then is warped, mutated, transformed, and then it ends up in American TVs.
Well, it's true. Yeah.
America's Got Talent, Idol, stuff like that.
Yeah. this could be what leads into mainstream. Like we had the company in Canada that's going to be doing esports showings at theaters.
Yep. Yeah, we did that
To
too.
try to jump up their theater attendees because people go in the theaters to watch sports and drink beer actually makes the theaters money.
Yeah. Well, they're not paying $1 bajillion to rent a movie.
No, they're streaming something. Heck, I'm
That-
surprised they don't have like more shows get streamed on theater screens.
It's true.
Like, you think they'd be like just 24 hours, open all day, serving food and drink all day.
Watch
Fox News.
Yeah, watch Fox News at Smitty Cinemas
Fuck it.
24/7.
You'll get people that'll show up. You just need small rooms.
Yep.
But I don't see it here, which kind of sucks because I read it somewhere else. But so the assumption right now, since just last year, esports pulled in like $200 million, the assumption is that by 2020 they're going to pull in $1.8 billion.
It's only going to get bigger and bigger.
Again, though, like I said before, they need new audience because
Yeah.
right now the people that are watching are the people that are interested. To expand that means you have to expand interest. And that's where I'm kind of worried that esports may not be the next big thing. Is it might have capped out already or be close to reaching its cap.
Maybe this is the WWE NFL thing that they tried to
Yeah.
do years ago.
But that's fine because they've proven that it's still an industry that makes millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
So even if this is where it caps out, that's fine. It can cap out here. But I don't want to see companies just over-investing into something, bubble it, crash it, and then now we don't have esports.
True. Yeah, you're right. It's a legitimate concern.
Also, Zynga launches gamified ads. Does this sound
Also,
kind of familiar?
Zynga is still a corporation.
Of course, Zynga's still a thing. Hey,
Is it? They've been broke for a long time.
they own Farmville. How are they broke?
Oh, dude, they have run themselves into the ground.
Oh, well, maybe that's why they did this and stole my idea, Bill.
What?
You remember me talking about this? Companies adding like their content into a game.
Oh,
in this case,
yes.
Hidden
We
Valley
did talk about
Ranch.
this.
You do this little puzzle thing in Farmville, and you get a recipe for chicken ranch pizza.
Yep, you're right. We did talk about this.
I did talk about this. I talked about doing this very thing, and here we are reading about Zynga doing this very thing.
Obviously, we have a Zynga fan out there.
Sadly, I doubt that. No, obviously, people have been talking about this idea for a while. It's just that this is the first time someone actually implemented it. I'm sure other people have had the idea of having companies add in their content into a game, make it part of the game, make it a reward for a player in the game. Kind of like the thing we talked about was having a game app in the corner of your screen while you're watching TV. So during commercials, you're playing a game. A commercial comes up for Toyota. Toyota then drops something into your game. Like, thanks for watching our commercial. Here's a little trinket or something. Or here's something that breaks blocks. Or whatever the fuck you're playing.
Here's a buff.
Here's a buff. Yep. Just
or
because of that.
Or you could be like, thanks for not watching our ad. Here's a debuff.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. You played your game while our ad was playing. We're going to take points from you now. Oh! That would piss people off. That probably wouldn't work.
No,
Jesus, that would piss people off.
That'd be the opposite of what you're trying to do.
Really, it would.
That'd
But
be
yeah,
the VW.
things
what
like
you're trying to do.
MMOs and stuff will eventually do that. You'll be playing a game like World of Warcraft, and like you'll go to a McDonald's in the game, fight burger monsters, and then get a coupon to go to a local McDonald's. You can use your phone to get the coupon. Or you'll beat a pizza beast, and then you can have the pizza delivered to your house as a reward.
Yes, as a trophy.
But it's one of those things that you kind of have to spend money to beat, so they're making money eventually off you anyhow.
Yep. That's true.
Hey,
I
we'll
know.
see where this
Yeah.
goes.
I think you're just gonna see. I think you're right. We're just gonna see more and more of this.
It's a good idea. I have good ideas, and this is gonna be what the future is. You're gonna see these companies are gonna try to insinuate themselves more into your content, into your media. That way, because they can't get your eyeballs off traditional ads.
No.
So here's the next step. Here.
So we've taken yet another step closer to Idiocracy TV. Just a million ads.
yeah. Yeah, where all the ads are right in the corner of the television.
Yeah.
I
like
thought that
Press
was
Your Luck,
hilarious in that movie.
Press Your Luck
that's-
style ads.
Like, that's spot on. That is...
With everything flashing and shit.
Yep. If anything, in the future, you'd have to have better ability to concentrate in order to watch your shows.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, if I had the Press Your Luck board flashing at me every time I was trying to watch a show, I'd be like,
Press my luck! Press my luck.
no whammies.
Fuck. Yeah, I know. Ugh. And that's it for Gaming BS. Do you have anything to add, Bill?
Yeah, no. What the hell did you get that from?
Oh, that last picture?
Yeah.
I've had that.
Oh, that's right. We scanned them. I think.
Yeah, we scanned them in the computer. Yeah, yeah. I found our old Tibidoc and Timmy.
Pow.
Timmy Doc.
Timidog.
Yep.
Team that broke everything.
Yeah, we did.
Just broke
We
everything.
fucked everything up. Pissed off that game master at every turn.
To no end.
That's what we do. We split a potion of healing and cheers and jump off of a cliff into a lake when there's a perfectly fine set of stairs right next to us.
Do we want a DC TV stream key? Sure.
Nope, don't do it. It's a trap.
Well, it's from Sergeant Muffin, so yes.
Oh, okay. So Diamond Club TV stream key? We have one. I thought we were streaming right now.
We are. I don't know.
Is that the question?
I'm just gonna flow with it.
Because this is the
I'm gonna
question
make it
BS
too.
section.
Remember our big business plan, which was we just fake it until we make it?
It's not working.
I know we're bad at faking it, but
Now, what were you supposed to go today? You were supposed to go to a convention or something?
Yeah, there's a smaller convention that is again like 3 blocks away from me, so I'm not gonna. I can't walk to this one. Poor me. I mean, I probably could, but it's.
Oh yeah, you're in a lot of pain and stuff.
Yeah, I may have pulled something, but that's okay.
Just take a cab. It would cost you what, maybe $10?
I have a car.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure you had a vehicle.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I got,
Makes sense.
I got a tiny little Fiat, and everyone's jealous of me. And by jealous, I mean makes fun of me.
Okay. They jealously make fun of me. That's what it is. I'm gonna go with that so I feel better about it.
Yes. That's okay. I kicked their ass at getting the top of this parking garage. There that much. It is tiny.
That's true. That's true. You can fit in spots they can't. Haha.
Yeah, I do. They try. It's funny. They try to keep up with me as I'm going around the corners, going up the parking garage.
You just pass everybody.
Oh, dude, they can't. I'm flying up that thing. Because when you get to the top of a ramp to the next level,
Yeah.
there's parking spots in front of that. So you literally have the room of your car plus 4 inches on either side to make that turn.
Oh Jesus,
Oh, it's super tight.
dude! How many people actually clip other things?
I don't. I see cars in those unfortunate parking spots like dense all the time. I'm not surprised. But my little Fiat, just like me, fuck you, I don't care. I can fucking Tokyo drift this shit. Woo!
You're also in a rental. You don't care at all.
Well, I do.
No
That-
fucks given. It's a rental. It'll never come back and haunt you.
That's true, I guess. But
Dude, no, not true, I guess. I went to San Diego with a guy who fucked up the car and never paid a cent.
No, that is true. That sadly that happens. Unfortunately, it's the project that pays all the cents.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
They're complaining a little more now about the money expenditure, but overall, they have plenty.
Plenty of people call me a shitbag already. I don't need to add to that fire.
That's bullshit.
They don't need my help.
You need theirs? I'm sorry.
I don't know about that either.
You're just kind of there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man.
Which I think is worse.
In a way, it is. You're not only not valued,
liked.
you're like devalued.
Not even that. It's just I'm indifferent.
Well, anyways, so Do we have any questions from chat?
No, besides that streaming key, which we will take.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we ready to close this out?
Oh wait, hang on. We didn't talk about TV shows we're watching.
I haven't watched anything this week. That's why.
Oh, well, poop. Well, poop on you.
Sorry.
I've been watching.
I
Steven Universe.
wanted to get caught up on stuff today, but today was just not good for it beforehand. So.
I did catch up on Heroes. I am now completely caught up on Heroes.
All right. Still same spot Jen and I were at before. So are you
your
happy
thoughts?
with what 4 episodes in?
Yeah, I'm 4 episodes in. You guys are what? 1?
1. Yeah.
That's fine. So your thoughts on the first episode?
Oh, I like the direction it's going in, even though I'm not quite sure of the direction. I like a lot of the nostalgia I'm feeling because I did like the show for a period of time. So I like that they're playing with that. Other than that, I just got to sit down and start watching again. That's all. Are you still on board with 4 episodes?
Yeah, I'm still on board.
Good.
Where I'm laughing to myself at some of the choices they made, like making Bennett a car salesman. That's canon.
That's hilarious.
He was a car. That's what his job was before the company.
Oh, it's right too. You just rewatched it, so you remember all this stuff.
Yeah. Odessa, Texas. The date was the same date the cheerleader was first did her thing
Oh, interesting.
secretly. What else? I don't know. Stuff. Lots of stuff. I don't know. I like it. I'm in. The only thing I'm not entirely too convinced on is the kind of crappy CD 3DI 3D in-game scenes.
Oh, yeah. I saw a glimpse of those in the first episode, and I was like, this is not good.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
know
you
who they're
could've-
trying to cater to there, but it's not good.
I mean, it did lead you to Leroy Jenkins, which I'm fine with. Made me a little more happy,
Like
but
a character mimicking or the actual Leroy Jenkins?
no, actually, someone yelling at Leroy Jenkins. It was in the first episode. Yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Wow.
As the big gamer jumps in to help Katana Girl, he freaking screams Leroy Jenkins. And he even had subtitles for that. I
Nope,
don't know
that's
why,
not in the
but-
first half. In the first half of the episode.
What? Yeah, it
It's
is.
not in the first half. Jen and I have not seen that yet.
Then you have not watched the full first episode. Then
We have not. I've told you that. Only first hour.
okay. Well, on Amazon, there's 4 episodes, and they're all an hour.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
So
Huh. Because I don't
Yeah,
remember that at
I'm a
all.
little-
I guess maybe have to rewatch it because it's been a while.
yeah.
Other
Anyways,
than that, that's all I got. I've been busy doing other stuff.
Steven Universe still awesome. Gotham, man, you guys.
Oh
been
yeah,
watching
we have watched Gotham. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm
So
glad.
thoughts on Joker?
I'm glad they killed that asshole off.
Really did not have.
I
was
fucking
not
hated him. I
Really?
hated that guy as Joker. I
Okay,
fucking
cannot-
hated him.
why all that? Why so serious?
He's too cartoony Joker. He's too much like the Joker. Too early, too quickly. He needed to
Okay.
die off so that Gotham could create the Joker itself. And that's what
Yeah.
it looks like. It looks like a gypsy curse along with the Gotham as a character is what will ultimately create the Joker. So we will see iterations of a Joker-esque character over the next few seasons, and I like that.
Okay.
And I like that they're going to hold back and hopefully be smart and not introduce an actual Joker until we have an actual Batman.
Because I think that's going to be the running joke of the whole series is that you're not actually you're never going to see an actual Poison Ivy, a Catwoman, a Two-Face until obviously not Two-Face until we have a Batman.
Yeah, so certain characters have to exist in this sort of fugue state, sadly. But that's why you can't show a young Joker who becomes Joker, because it's just, it ruins so much. No one likes the idea. It's just, and there's no explanation as to why you don't like the idea. You just inherently don't like the idea. You like the idea of the Joker not having a backstory. That's somehow scarier.
I guess really, and then they've already done it pretty much. Essentially, like the only one that can become a villain before Batman is Penguin.
Yeah, because he's established ahead of time.
Yeah.
Zaz, long established ahead of time.
Yep.
So that works out great. Gordon, that all works out great. Some people theorize that Barbara Keene might become Harley Quinn. I don't think that's true. I think she might inspire Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Because her and Jerome definitely had a very Joker-Harley kind of relationship going on stage anyways, for that last episode. I'm saying a lot of spoilery stuff here, but if you're still watching and you heard the word Gotham and you haven't caught up, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, no, you're missing out. Because
Like, that's an amazing show. I go out of my way to watch that show every week.
I was happy with the Joker's performance as a Joker-type character.
Couldn't stand him. I don't know what it was.
Really?
Just something about him. Could not stand him. Didn't like him on screen. Didn't find him entertaining. I couldn't wait for him to go away. Like, I just
really?
don't. And dude, I'm baffled as to why you liked him. Like I thought he was just annoying. Every time I read about people liking the character, I'm like, what is this My Chemical Joker you people are fucking focusing on? Like, why do you think this is a good thing?
I think he just reminded me so much of the cartoon Joker, and for me that's my staple. That's my baseline.
You see, that's my problem though. Is he was too cartoony. He felt too much like a cartoon.
Yeah,
And
but for me, that works perfectly to me, and that's just me because.
But for me personally, having watched Gotham this far and seen how dark they can get and how dark they're gonna get,
yeah,
the Joker needs to be a sufficiently dark character. One, doesn't play second fiddle to some other guy.
yeah,
Any plan he has should never work if anyone else does it. His plans only work because he does it. Like in the Dark Knight movies, like he had plans. He always talked about, like, I'm not the guy with the plan. Yeah, he is the guy with the plan. But you can never fully understand his plan. You don't know what contingencies he has in place. You can't know. That's the point. You're supposed to be left in the dark. So that whenever he does something, it looks like it was either spontaneous or planned or both or spontaneously planned. It looks, because presentation is what matters to him. Not being the Joker. Jerome was happy being a Joker-type character. The Joker is only content if the world knows he's the Joker. He is playing to an audience.
I don't know. Yeah,
And it's on a grander scale
than
than some room full of rich people. Oh, sorry.
Damn it. I don't know. I liked his type of Joker. I don't know. It just resonated with me.
No, nothing to feel bad about. Just different opinion.
Yeah. For me, before watching Batman the Animated Series, could not give two shits about Batman. Younger me, right?
Fair enough.
Read
Yeah.
comic books. Was not
Character
interested in reading
resonated with
comic
me
books.
far earlier in my life.
Yeah, and that's the difference between the two views.
That's true, because it was mid-'80s for me. It was around Dark Knight Returns that I started reading Batman.
Yeah. For me,
And,
it was straight up Mark Hamill's Joker.
I watched the Batman TV show, the 60s show, and thought
Yeah.
it was funny and weird and kind of interesting as a kid. It was like the only live-action show I watched because it was so much like a cartoon. When I started reading comics and discovered this darker, grittier, better version of Batman, I instantly fell in love.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that is, and I was like, because I had this camp to base it off of, it was such an extreme juxtaposition for me. Like for you, starting with the cartoon, I don't know what would have to happen. Like you'd have to have something really extreme on the other end.
Yeah.
Like for it to really resonate with you the way this kind of resonated with me, like going from the campy to the dark. You were at a pretty dark but somewhat campy point, but they were still bold and taking a lot of risks. Like that animated series was probably one of the best ones they've ever made.
Oh, absolutely. And they will never do it again. We've said that time and time again.
Oh yeah, they can't. Jesus, they can't. They
can't.
can't get away with half that shit anymore.
No.
Never mind the relationship between Joker and Harley Quinn. You can't do a lot of that abuse on screen anymore.
No. Not even animated.
Not for a kid's show.
No.
Whoa. Shit was dark.
Very dark. And maybe that was even what made it even more darker, was that they never really pointed it out. That they just put it on the table.
Yeah.
They didn't explain it. They didn't put a spotlight on it.
They just left it right there.
There it is.
Huh.
If you get it, you get it. You don't, well, hey, it's not. We're moving on.
It wasn't aimed at you.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to add tonight?
Nope, that's it. We get a message, Sergeant Muffin, about Meta CDN or something. I don't know. Something going on with the key. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So, yeah, that's it.
Enjoy your convention, bud.
Let's end it up.
End it up.
Thank you for watching. I'm B,
I'm S.
and what you just watched was BS.
Total BS.
That's our spin-off.
Our spin-off show.
Yep.
For our completely unsuccessful podcast.
Yep.
Since we have no idea what we're doing. But still,
No.
like to play at it because it's fun.
It is.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Just let me know when we're done streaming.